Not all African kingdoms were built on war and conquest. Some were built on wisdom, truth, and deep spiritual power. One of the most powerful examples is the Nri Kingdom, a place where the king didn't carry weapons, and yet his word could calm entire villages. The story of Nri starts with a man called Nri, believed to be sent by Chukwu, the supreme god, to bring order to a chaotic land. He came not with warriors, but with peace. He settled where the land was rich and sacred, and his descendants gave birth to the Nri civilization. The Eze Nri, the spiritual ruler of the kingdom, did not rule with force. He didn't own armies. He didn't take slaves. Yet when he spoke, villages listened. He was seen as a living priest king, connected directly to the spirit world. His power was moral, spiritual, and cultural. In Nri, there were no jailhouses. No policemen. Disputes were handled by cleansing, restitution, and forgiveness. If you stole, you returned what you took and performed rituals to cleanse your spirit. Crime was not punished, it was healed. White chalk, kola nut, and carved wooden staffs were more powerful than swords in Nri. When a priest marked a home with chalk, it became untouchable. Even enemies respected it. Spiritual symbols ruled society. They represented purity, truth, and the presence of the ancestors. Nri grew across Igboland, not by conquering people, but by being invited. Villages called on Nri priests to resolve disputes, cleanse communities, or settle family issues. Over time, these visits formed a strong network of cultural respect and spiritual power. Nri priests, called Ozo, were sacred peacemakers. They walked miles through forests, going from town to town to bring healing and settle arguments. They didn't accept bribes. Their presence meant peace had come. In many places, their arrival was met with joyful celebration. Women were not left out. The Umuada, a council of first daughters, held serious power in family and clan matters. They enforced peace in marriages, mediated land disputes, and stood up to injustice. No one dared ignore them. Before colonization, Nri was a cultural powerhouse. Its spiritual system shaped morality. People respected elders, lived in harmony with nature, and passed on wisdom through stories and rituals. It was not a rich kingdom in gold, but it was rich in soul and order. Then came the British. They did not understand Nri. They believed power came from guns, not gods. They replaced Nri authority with warrant chiefs, destroyed sacred sites, and forced taxes. But even then, Nri traditions refused to die. Today, Nri may not hold political power, but its spiritual influence is returning. People are asking questions. Cultural festivals are growing. And a new generation is learning that peace, not violence, can lead to. In a world full of noise, the story of Nri reminds us, real power doesn't shout. It listens. It heals. It brings peace. And that is true greatness.